Well, I'm going to start with my goals and then I'm going to just demonstrate, yeah, right. I'm just going to reflect on um, situations and conversations that were held that are in relation to the goals that I wrote originally. So, originally, my first goal was to be able to travel throughout Europe and know the lay of the land and be comfortable here and feel safe and just be able to be independent in another country. I feel like is very key for my life. And I truly believe that that was completely accomplished. We were in Spain at one point, didn't speak any of the language, Spanish. You would think fourth grade, you should know it. Um, but no, I didn't know anything. I was completely confused and was having the hardest time to even get water, which is agua. It's it was strange, and then being able to um, maneuver through Paris, and I originally thought that Paris would be very difficult with the language barrier and just everything that is compiled into this tourist town, and yet it was the best place. Felt so safe and all these different things. My second goal was to challenge myself to seek opportunities. And what I mean by that was more so to interact with these different CEOs and top executives from all sorts of works and lives. And I have an extreme appreciation for COBA because through COBA, I've been able to experience New York, um, Leadership Summit, our Australia trip, and now, being able to travel in Europe and all over Europe. Um, it's just been a true blessing that I'm able to say that I've met and spoke with over 200 top executives. Like, no other college could I do that. And two, to have the relationships with my professors to be able to maintain the relationships with the top executives. It's just a really neat thing to take away from an experience like this, especially as a graduating senior. Um, my third goal, though, was to just truly invest in people. And that then turned into just investing in where I was at that time and being able to be comfortable and um, truly express myself. And Hannah and I would have many conversations, just how impressed we were to disconnect ourselves from life and just be present in the moment. And that was like our whole goals throughout everything, was just to be present. We don't want to just be present with people, we want to be present with who we are and be comfortable. And that was truly succeed, like the greatest thing that had happened. And I just remember when I was in Paris, I think it was probably the happiest I've ever been. Like, what an like great accomplishment to say, like, that is where I knew I was completely disconnected from everybody else and was just so involved and just felt so real, typical ACU word, but it's really the truth. Then my fourth goal was to be around different cultures and environments and stuff, and that is just daily, especially being in Oxford. I mean, I've gotten to the point where Oxford's home. Whenever we leave and we come back, I'm like, I just want to go home. Like, Oxford is where I want to be. And I even see myself in the next, 10 years, even being back in Oxford and just learning more. There's so much more history that I didn't even get to see. And as Jackie was saying, that our houses are on like a battleground, like that is such a neat history. And to be able to say that that's where we were, and we were able to really interact with the people and get a greater knowledge of it. It's just incredible. But my fifth goal was to make sure I really stayed firm in my faith, and uh, through investing in people and being in the moment and being real, really challenged me to journal and to have like a personal reflection system that I'm able to really look back on this experience and know where I was and who I am today. And the verse that I would kind of journal and sketch and stuff is Psalms 37:4, I believe. Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. And this was just translated in my life, like through this past month. When I put forth God and just my relationship with the Lord, I was able to take back all these like all these just I don't know if you would call them personal drags or what you would say, but when you find that you put the Lord first in all that you do, He will continue to bless you. I mean, this is common, but it's when you have this aha moment is the greatest thing. And now this is 6 minutes long, and you're still watching, so I'm going to wrap it up. But this has just been the greatest experience. Like, I do not think I could have been in Oxford with any other group, any other professors. This has just helped me as a person and challenged me as a student, and I am just forever grateful, not only for you guys, but for Koba and Jackie and everybody who is involved in this whole process, and my parents, my sweet parents. They'll probably be watching this video and crying, but here we go. Let's go back to the States. Let's take what we've learned and really learn to invest in people in the States. Everything we can do there too. Do here, we can do there too. All right. I don't really know how to end this, but like I said, thank you so much. I really, really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, have enjoyed this experience. So thank you.